Okay? Now, you say, I can't promise you anything. However, based on our conversation, okay, now you're giving them a chance to grab it again. So now they almost there. Remember, guys, when I said to remember this right now, watch how it comes together. Based like a conversation, you definitely sound like an excellent candidate. Why? Because just like you told me before, I see that you was a manager and you worked here for 3 years, telling me that you got longevity, right? And then on top of that, what I remembered, you said that you oversee a food department. You know what that shows me? That shows me that you're a leader. See, so because you're a leader, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to highly recommend you to as one of our candidates. Now, that's the normal pitch. You know what I'm going to say to you? I'm going to highly recommend you to one of our top executive directors. Which one sounds better? Because of your past work that you've done, being a manager, putting your work in for 3 years, showing yourself fit by being an overseer, now, because of your works, I'm going to highly recommend you to one of my top executive directors. Now, if you was on the other line of the phone, how would you feel now? You would feel excited. See, remember, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's not, it's the approach. Got that, guys? Let me keep going. Okay, so now, right here it says, we have an orientation and a group interview to go over the information and explain everything in detail. Any questions you may have will be covered at the orientation, okay? That line, you can keep it the same. Now here's where a lot of people loses out, okay? Remember I told you about control? Remember I told you about grief factor? It's all going to come together right now. Now, the best salesmen in the world, I'm not saying y'all guys are salesmen, but what I'm going to show you is the best approach in the world. So the best salesman in the world is the person that paints the biggest picture. So anytime you talk and paint a picture, they're going to get an understanding. So after this line, when I say, you know what, we got an orientation and a group interview to go that's going to go over the information, explain everything in detail. Any questions you may have will be covered at the orientation. The next line, you know what I'm going to say? So Michael, this is what's going on now. So far, we did about 3 orientations for the past 3 weeks. 3 big orientations. We actually got 1 more left tomorrow. We got one at 1 p.m. and we got another one at 2 p.m. Which one works better for you? Think about that real quick, right? So you already put them on another pedestal when you say you're going to highly recommend them to the top executive. So they feel like they still got a chance to get the job, right? Now you're telling them, remember, mind you, you told them we expanded. So everything is coming together. Now you told them we expanded. Now watch what you say now. We so far did 3 orientations. Now they're excited about the job already. They're excited about the opportunity right now. They want a position. You're telling them that you did 3 orientations already. 3 orientations, which means that what? The positions is filling up right away. Follow me. The position is filling up right away. And I'm telling you now that we got 1 more left. The way that you explain it, if they really want it, are you really think they're going to sit there and tell you that they can't go? If they really want to make it happen, if they really want to make it happen, they're going to make sacrifices to go because they want to change. So because you said I got 3 left, I got 1 more left. I got 1 more left tomorrow. I got 1 at 1 p.m. and 1 at 2 p.m. Which one is more available? Which one is more suitable for you? They're going to choose. Or you're going to get these three different type of people. And this is positive, guys, that you get these 3 different type of people in all ways possible. I'm explaining to you. So you say 1 or 2 p.m. This is just example. We have different time slots. So this is example. These are the 3 people that you're going to get. You're going to get the one that's flat out excited and they just going to book it. They're going to book it. They're going to say, I can do either 1 or 2, whichever one, or I'm going to just do 1. That's positive. Okay? I love those. The next one is, right? And I love these too. This is positive too, right? They're going to say, you know what? Man, I really really want to go. I really want to go, but I can't do it. Is there any possible way that that there's another appointment that I can set for? Either that day or tomorrow, later, whatever. They still positive. Why? Because you hear the sincerity in their heart. You know, we all real. We know what's fake and what's not. You hear the sincerity in their heart. So they say, I really can't do it right now, right? But if you can make a way for me to set up another meeting, okay? Now watch this now. You're gonna still do it. This is what you're gonna do. This is how you're gonna hit them first. And please, record this video over and over so you get this method. This is what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, all right, no problem. I know you really want to do it. Unfortunately, tomorrow's the last meeting. Okay? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna hold your application, and when we have the next orientation, I don't know if we're gonna have the next orientation, but if we do, I'm gonna definitely give you a call. But like I said, I don't know. 2 responses that they're gonna get. They're gonna hold on, wait a minute. They're gonna stop over that phone and they're gonna think. And what they're thinking about right now is how they can switch their schedule to make it to one of these appointments. So you want to get one of those. You know what? I'm either going to cancel work, I'm going to do what it is, I'm going to rearrange something, but I got to make it. I'm going to make it for 2 o'clock. Boom. That's one. Still positive. Because now you went from, could you please make a way from me to, I can actually do 1 or 2. You're going to get that. The next one is still a positive reaction. The next one's going to say, oh my gosh, please, I still want to do it, but I just can't do it. But they're very sincere. So what you're going to do is, you're going to say, you know what? All right, you know what? Let me give you a call back. And what you're going to do, you're either going to call me or Keith, and you're going to find out when is the next orientation. Then when you find out the next orientation, this is how you're going to do it. This is how you're going to close the deal. You're going to say, all right, Mike, you know what? I made some things happen because you're sincere. This is what we're gonna do. We have one more Monday. One more, Mike, but you gotta make it. You gotta make it there at this time. Can you make it there? If he book it yes, you're good to go. You still had a positive reaction on this one. Now this one is still positive because now you didn't waste your time. This is the person that says, absolutely not. I cannot do it. I can't do it. I can't make it. It's not going to happen. So now you're going to hit them with the same script, same picture. You're going to tell them, all right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold your application. And whenever we have any, I'm not exactly sure if we're going to have any positions or any orientations. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll give you a call. All right, no problem. Thanks anyway. You just saved yourself some time. Guys, there's no convincing. There's no convincing here. This is not a bait and switch. This is either you want it or you don't. You're not convincing nobody, guys. This is what it is. But I also got to tell you that there's a certain approach because you're in New York City. You have to approach people a certain type of way. This is from years of experience. Everybody wants a certain type of presentation. Everybody wants to get sold to. Everybody in the world wants to get sold to. They just don't want to admit it. So if you present it the right way, your percentage of winning will be high. You get it, guys? Okay, so now you're gonna go to the next lane now. The next lane, after they make that commitment, right? They're gonna say 2 o'clock. Okay, grab a pen and a paper. Let me know when you're ready. You always want to put the ball in their court. Okay? I have a lot of telemarketers that will tell me, don't assume because they're outside that you send them an email. Don't assume that they're going to do that. You know how many times people have been outside by the all right, I'm going to give you a perfect example. There was somebody that was on the train, right? And I said, they were so excited about what I said. I said, okay, grab a pen and a paper, let me know you're ready. Did you know what the lady did? The lady went next to the next person. Said, do you have a pen? Can I get a piece of your paper? And wrote down the information. Don't assume nothing as far as that situation. Don't assume because they're outside they can't go to a bodega. You know how many times that people have been walking? I said, all right, grab a pen and a paper. They said, but I'm outside. I said, go to the store, grab a pen and a paper. Okay, they're going to do it because they're hungry. There's people that's hungry. what you're looking for, guys, is hungry people. You're not looking for people to beg, because whatever way it starts is the way it's gonna end. If you bring somebody in that you gotta beg, you don't want a begging team that you gotta call. You want people that's hungry enough to call you and say, "Come on, what's going on? Where's my lead at? I want to work. I'm ready to make it happen." That's what you're looking for, guys. So anyway, going back to this, you're gonna say, "Okay, grab a pen and paper. Let me know when you're ready." All right. Now, when I say a strong close, it also deals with direction. You gotta make sure, you gotta think of the person like they never been in New York City before. So when I say it, I'm gonna say, all right, this is located, write this down, 15 West 39th Street. You wanna abbreviate that. 15 West 39th Street is gonna be on the 3rd floor. You wanna make sure you're very clear. It's gonna be on the 3rd floor. When you get to the 3rd floor, you're gonna act for Next Level Alliance Group. Okay? You wanna talk to them like they babies. You don't want them to get lost. You don't want to get a phone call talking about, "I couldn't go to the orientation because I lost." You want to get the iron while it's hot. If they're excited about going somewhere, you want to get the iron while it's hot. So you want to be on point. Okay, guys, so it's going to be on the 3rd floor, right? When you get to the 3rd floor, you want to ask for Next Level Alliance Group. When you get in the Next Level Alliance Group, let them know that they was referred by Mr. Stevens. You want to know that, because you know what, a lot of times when we have an orientation and I ask them, "Who referred you?" I don't even remember the person's name. How could you get credit from that? How could you get credit if the person don't know? Now I'm stuck because I don't know who they referred. I don't even know where to put the link to. You don't want to lose good people, guys. You don't want to lose good people like that, and you don't want to lose good people by they do not know what to go and where to do. You want to cover all angles, okay? And then what I say is, you can take the 2 train, the 3 train, the D train, or the B train to 42nd Street. Okay? Soon as you get off 42nd Street, you're going to walk down 39th Street. It's between 5th and 6th Avenue. They can't get lost. Because even if they are lost, they're going to ask somebody that's from Manhattan, we on 39th, where's 5th and 6th? They're going to say, walk that way, 2 blocks, whatever. And then I'm going to even talk to them even more detailed. The name of the building, the number of the building is 15. That's why it's 15 West 39th Street. Now, guys, if you're on the other side of the phone, wouldn't you understand every word I'm saying? The magic word that's going to make people come, or words, what's going to make people come in this thing is keep it simple, silly. You got to keep it simple. Okay? All right? And this is one of the most things. If they don't understand after you finish the script what's going on, an idea, enough understanding to want to come, they're not going to come. If they have a question mark, but the bad question mark, not the question mark that says, "Dang, sounds so exciting, I want to go," but the question mark was, what was he talking about? They're not going to come. You want to learn this way that I'm telling you guys. Trust me, it works. Okay? I guarantee you, if you start practicing on this, you will get right results. Guys, you came here to better yourself and better your situation. Okay? You want to humble yourself if you've been experienced in sales to learn these things, and if you never did it, you want to go out there and try this. Okay? Because it works. Because this is easy. Guys, you're not selling anything. You're getting people that want a work from home opportunity. The only thing you got to master is the approach of things, okay? That's the end of my meeting. I want to congratulate you once again. If you want to go over and over and over this meeting, you definitely should do it. And what I'll do is I'm also going to ask you questions. I'm going to call you, okay? So once again, congratulations. You have a good night, and I see you on the top because the bottom's too crowded.